Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, The Real Rant Review. We're back with you, here to rant review another movie. One of the movies I like, yes, a horror classic to me, Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. We're going to review rant, this movie. I know it has a lot of negative reviews, a lot of people don't like it. They have their justifiable reasons. Of course, spoilers ahead. I go through my freestyle, my thoughts on this movie. Look at this, and I go through the plot, and we wrap this fucking rant up. I saw this when I was a kid, back in the early '90s, guys. Watching renting it from the store, of a VHS store, a video store, and then doing a marathon with friends. And some of them fell asleep, some didn't. I was the one that did not fall asleep. And number 5 for me, I will give you my first impression when I first saw it. It was very different in a way, of course, than the others. I just love that they continued it. How they continued it, because at least they continued it. At least and this mask. Look at this guy. It's not even it's scary, guys. Like, at some points, it's really fucking freaky when he's talking to Loomis or shots like this. The people knock the Halloween 5 mask. And that's just a dangerous thing to do when you're fucking around with Halloween, and you think you know Halloween, and you think you've seen the movies a million times, and you know everything when when you haven't seen. Look at this fucking, when he's talking to, see, these eyes are blacked out now, see? So, when he's talking to Loomis, what a scene when he gets to confront Loomis, and Loomis tries to talk him down with the knife in his hand. Just creepy, and the mask is creepy, and the way Myers is looking is creepy. Guys, the movie doesn't get enough credit. It gets shit on. Now, I will shit on it, yes, for the actors. Don't care about them. The kills, don't care for the kills. Way weak kills. And the ending, not in the Loomis ending, but like they trick you with that ending. That could have been done without pulling him out, right, of the jail with the thorn thing. That could have been done. Cut that out. We got a great fucking Halloween 5, almost. But the ending and that ending, but the ending with Loomis was good. We'll go over that in the plot. To the left of that, it would have been a good movie. The mask was not half bad. So anyone that shits on the mask completely and says it's the worst mask of the series is a fucking liar, and they don't know Halloween. And look at Donald Pleasance doing his thing in 5. Excuse me while I get all the smoke. You want to bring the smoke? Leave the fucking comments in this video. Bring it. I'm taking my damn time with this rant. I don't know if it's going to be an awesome rant or a massive rant or what I'm going to label it, but don't matter to me. It's fucking Halloween 5, baby. And I'm a Halloween fan. I've said that. You see my videos. Fuck that shit. I'm telling you the truth. When I watched this shit, it scared the shit out of me. I had a friend that purposely left the room or fell asleep to not watch this movie. Halloween 5, great opening to the movie. I believe there's like a slicing of a pumpkin. It's very fucking cool, man. And then you get into it. So, could they have done a lot of things better? Like people say the mask, but they could have done better. I don't think so. No, I like the mask, so fuck you. I like it in 5. Going 4 was even worse. 4 was fucking a worse mask than 5. Okay? So anyone that says that number 4's mask is better than 5, you're a fucking liar and you don't know Halloween and you're a shithead. Because that fucking mask in 4 is the return is fucking so just it's wussy, it's girly, it's feminine, it's like too brushed, too nice, too good. This mask in 5 is not. This is like, it's been through some shit, and the way it fits him is creepy, and the way he wears it is creepy, and his head image is creepy compared to Returns. Look at this behind the door. You see something like that with the hair and shit. Fucking great. Compared with the hair in Returns, with it all slicked back. Like, it's so stupid in Returns that they barely show it, and they had to bring other. It's just it seems like they stood with the same mask in 5, which is really respect them for that, for trying to do something, and they did it well. So fuck you, and you're lying when you say that you're more scared of Halloween 4 than you are of 5. I mean, I was shitting my pants in 5 way more than I was in 4. They try to ambush Myers with the Daniel Harris in the house. They go to the house is creepy as shit. I mean, and fuck anyone says, oh, it's like the Myers house. It's not the real Myers. It's not the point, you fucking idiot. You know what the point is. It's Myers house, so overgrown. It's been years. It's number 5. Get over it. It's a creepy house. They did well. I hate people on the internet that say shit like that about Halloween. And the cinematography is great. And the scenes are great. There's great scenes in this fucking movie. And what? Because he's human now? Because he takes off his mask for the first time, or since '78, takes off his mask and reveals the tear. But then go, and you're able to see his face as a human and the tear as a human, not a supernatural human. People hate that. That's why they hate Halloween 5. That's why they hate other Halloweens that portray, but every Halloween portrays Michael Myers as human. So, fuck you. That's another video. We can break that and analyze that down every single movie. Even the first one. Did Loomis hit those 6 shots? I don't know. He says he did, but man walked away. Didn't have any, you know what I mean? Come on, guys. I'm not getting into that shit. We're getting into for Halloween 5, we're staying on that. So comment on that, on why he cried. Is that supernatural? No, it's not. He's human. He was feeling something for his niece. He was feeling something, but he stopped it and tried to kill her. So he did take off his mask as well. That's the only time he does it since the first. So pretty cool scene as well to see. I was surprised at that scene and fucking shocked, and I liked it. So, and I like the scene here where the cop is telling her, "Oh, don't worry, it's all good," and all that shit. So there's so much stuff to go over. It's a good movie. It does not get enough credit. And like I said, I wanted to hit on a couple of those points about the mask, and especially the little kid in here. They diss on the little kid. The little kid did a great job. Okay, he's in an asylum with the little girl, Danielle Harris, and he likes her, and you feel for the kid. You don't want nothing to happen to him, and thank goodness nothing does. So fuck anyone who says he does a bad performance or anything. He's good in what he does for what he's supposed to do. And then, I like Donald Pleasence in this one way better than 4, because in this one he's psycho. He's like really fucking wanting to kill Michael Myers this time. He knows that she knows where he is, that he's coming back. You don't need no fucking Laurie Strode. That's for damn sure. Look at this, trying to talk Michael Myers down. Unbelievable scene, guys. You actually think he's gonna do it. What a suspenseful scene. I'm taking my time. I want this video to be 5 hours long of Halloween 5. Just telling you why. The Real Rant reviewers telling you why people on the internet lie to you in their rankings. I believe Halloween 5 might have been number 5 on my ranking. I'm not sure specifically, guys, but it's up, definitely above. Might not be above 4, but it's for reasons. But definitely not for the reasons I mentioned. But and then there's the Danielle Harris thing that people pick on. That she doesn't talk, she's a mute, and eventually she comes around, but she doesn't have to talk much. Yeah, because she's so fucking traumatized, guys, from what happened. She killed her stepmom. I mean, it all makes sense, dude. Like, it's okay writing. I mean, yeah, and they talk about knocking off Rachel early, and the cops with the comedic shit. And, you gotta look at this. Look at this Myers. Look at that. You see Myers like that coming out the shadows, coming out your front door, coming at you. Worked in Halloween 4, or 3, or 2, or even 1. I don't know. This is fucking scary. Blacked out eyes and shit. Look at that. Just gonna look at that. He's got it to his damn fucking neck. He's basically got the knife to his neck. So he does a great Michael Myers, guys. He's a vicious Michael Myers. There's a scene here. I think he grabs the cop, bangs his head a couple times, and throws him out the window to hang him. I mean, come on. And then there's a cool scene where he does remove his mask again, and he puts on another mask for the first time ever. Puts on a different mask. And this mask, he tricks this chick. It's fucking great. It's different shit. Whoever wrote the movie for 5 was trying things differently, and it worked. And even if the actors say they didn't like how the movie turned out, it doesn't matter, because the public did, right? It didn't make money because, now that's something I want to get into, is why it didn't make the money that it should have made the money. So you come out with Return of Michael Myers and you just hit it with the Revenge of Michael Myers. That's number 1. You don't do it that way. The titles. The fucking titles, guys. These movies gotta have, like, especially with Halloween. It's like Halloween 2018 or Halloween next time. Which one are you talking about, right? See? So you have to have titles. So this one goes right with Return, and you're expecting the same as Wikipedia says, where everybody says the rehash, and that's what they do. They kind of rehash, because they got Danielle Harris back, of course, but she's completely different, guys, and so is Myers in a way. So, but yeah, it's the rehash because he's chasing after her. That's the story. Same story. So, hmm excuse me while I, get my thoughts together because I don't really give a fuck about, whatever. Anyways, so what I give a fuck about is telling the truth, the real review on this Halloween franchise. I really do. People are lying all over the internet. They're getting so much attention, and they're lying to their audience. That's why they're getting the attention. And people are blindly commenting like, "Oh, don't go after them. Oh, fuck you. You're just hating on them because they got more subs or more likes or more video, whatever." No, they're just lying. I don't care. This is my channel, telling the truth all day and day. Fucking you do it too. Leave a comment to your videos. I will support it. Or a comment. Anyways, Halloween 5. Let's get into the plot. I had enough rants on defending this movie against the negative criticism, the unfounded criticism that, comparing movies, I will do that. And I just did it, which I usually don't do in my reviews. You guys know that. But if you know me. But it has to be done with Halloween because people do it. So fuck you. Let's do it. So Halloween 5. Let's talk about the plot, guys, of Halloween 5. You see here Danielle Harris. You meet her. She's having a psychic attack. What happened was at the end of 4, we find out that Michael Myers was not blown up or shot or killed. He escaped, and it's cool. It's a cool little scene. The music kicks in the beginning. You see him escape to a riverbed, and he's saved by an old man who lives in a shack alongside the river. A year goes by. Danielle Harris has been in a mental institute having nightmares. She can't talk. She's very traumatized. So what happened to her? They're trying to help her. Meantime, after this year here, it's been Halloween. It's been a year since Halloween, so Halloween's just around the corner, or just that day or night or whatever. Mr. Myers wakes up, Mr. Michael, and the old guy that was helping him. This is a cool scene too, guys, because like you think that he's gonna let the dude that helped him for a year live, and that's how you know that Michael Myers is human as well. He needs help from humans to live, so this old guy had to help him for a year, keep him alive. So when Myers wakes up, he doesn't just walk out and leave the guy, do him a favor. He does what Michael Myers does, man. Yeah, he fucking kills him. So he fucking kills the old poor guy bastard with a bird and shit, only friend. And so he's back in action, right? So he's after his niece. He's after Danielle Harris once again, okay? But Danielle Harris, you meet Rachel again. She's back in this movie with the friend. I do like this friend. People diss on this friend. I forget her name, Tina. They diss on Tina. I like Tina. She's cute. She's vibrant. She's sexy. Whatever. It's a waste of a character because they give her shitty lines and shitty things to do. But in the end, they give her good things to do, which makes you like her. Should have done that in the start, since you're gonna kill off Rachel here in a minute. But anyways, so you meet the friends and you meet Danielle Harris. You meet Donald Pleasance. He comes back in, Dr. Loomis, and you see that he is in a fucking another kind of zone. He just ain't having it this time in this movie. He wants to kill Myers. He knows that she knows where he is, that he can use her to kill Myers. Cool picture. Cool picture. This is all the way it is in this house next door is just perfect. So you can see the set design, but anyways, get back into this plot, Rant. Fuck. Stop your doing other things and concentrate on your video. So anyways, Halloween 5. So yeah, Michaels is free. He goes around killing some people, guys, in the Haddonfield. He goes back to Haddonfield, of course, and Loomis knows that. He knows. Everybody knows. Rachel's killed by Michael Myers early on after she calls the cops. These doinky cops say there's nothing in the house, but guess what? There is. Myers is there. He kills Rachel with scissors, which is it's a crappy kill. Yeah, you want to take her out a little better. She deserves it, I guess. I mean, why do people say that she deserves it? She's just an actress in a horror movie. Like she didn't do anything for the franchise. Like you're here for Michael Myers, right? Or you're here for Rachel. Like, get real with yourself when you talk about a movie or talk about the Halloween franchise or talk about Halloween 5 or talk about that scene and why you didn't like it. I didn't like it because just the kill was weak. Not because it killed Rachel. Anyways, he kills Rachel. And then he's looking for Daniel Harris still. And along the way, he kills a lot of people in some cool ways. This one guy with a car, and he kills him because the guy's like, "Hey, my fucking car, man!" And it's Michael Myers with a pitchfork, guys. It would have been cool to see the actual. They cut out a lot of good kills, but it would be cool if they left in some kills. Definitely would have amped the movie up a lot more better. But you see, when you see Myers, he's pretty scary in this Halloween 5, guys. Way scarier than this in 4. When I see him in 4, I'm not scared. When I see him here in 5, I'm scared. So, anyways, that's just the fucking honest truth from the Real Rant reviewer. So he kills the people. It turns to nighttime. It's Halloween, of course. The other friends go out and shit the parties. They're killed by Myers. Tina, I told you about, is saved by the police thanks to Miss Danielle Harris and her psychic abilities, guys. She has some kind of psychic ability with Michael Myers. She's able to see where he is or doing at some time and point. There's a cool scene with Tina and Myers where Myers takes off his mask, puts on another mask from the guys that he killed. He took his car, and it's cool. And he drives her around like a maniac with a different mask on. She's kissing him and shit, guys. It's fucking so tense. Just watch that scene. I mean, who kisses Michael Myers and gets that close and gets away with it and doesn't get murdered or throat cut or head ripped off or head twisted? I mean, what a cool scene. She gets away because she's able to get saved by the cops in time. Myers splits. She goes back to Danielle Harris, Miss Tina, and tells her, "Don't worry, I just go around and go back to this party." Yeah, it's a stupid scene, stupid writing there. It's lazy. Obviously, we know that. She goes back to another party when she just almost escaped death. Goes back with some, and there's just, yes, guys, stupid scene at the barn. Yes, I agree with you. Fucking dumb kills in the barn. Dumb sexual scene. If I could say that on YouTube, don't know, don't care. Because it's what it was. And Myers gets some weak ass kills. He gets a cool look with the pitchfork. They showed it in the trailer. That was cool. And anyways, Tina starts running in the woods, and Myers is chasing her with the car, guys. Something we never seen, right? I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Chasing her with the car is pretty fucking scary. And then Danielle Harris shows up. It's Jamie Lloyd and the dude and the kid, and he's going after the kid, then he's going after Jane. It's just fucking nuts. And then finally, he crashes his car, Mr. Myers, and he gets out, and Tina sacrifices herself by taking a stab wound to the chest by Myers for Danielle Harris, Mrs. Lloyd. So Tina's down. She's hurt badly, guys. She could be dying. I think she's dead. You do feel bad. Anyways, the cops pull up. Myers is out. They take Tina's body away. Danielle Harris sees the body, starts to cry. The cops move out. Everybody moves out except for Mr. Loomis. Dr. Loomis knows Myers is out there. He screams into the woods at Myers to go home. She'll be at your home. Go home, Michael. Go home. That's where the rage is. That's where it started. That's where it will end. That's where she'll be. So we know there's a setup. So here he sets Mrs. Danielle Harris up with cops in Myers' own house to set her up like Judith Myers, like in the first, brushing her hair, which is a cool throwback. Nobody even talks about that throwback to that, the Halloween one. So she's brushing her hair in the mirror like Judith did, expecting Myers to come in and kill her. All the cops are ready, but the cops get a phone call that Myers might be at his school and he committed some murders there, so they get the fuck out of there. They leave the ambush, guys, which they shouldn't have. They should have stayed, but this is Donald Pleasance here, so this is his plan. He wants them to go. He wants to be alone with Michael. We'll find that out in a second here, because there's one cop left, and he's like, "Well, we're out of here." And Donald Pleasance comes and locks the door behind him and says, "No, you're not out of here. You're staying here because Michael's coming, and we're gonna fucking kill him. This is my plan." And the cop tries to fight with Mr. Loomis. Mr. Loomis pulls a gun on the cop. The cop does what Mr. Loomis says. Mr. Loomis leaves. They lock themselves in the room, the cop and Danielle Harris, and this is where Myers comes in, guys, and he breaks the door down and shit. It's fucking crazy. She's screaming. The cop is scared shitless. He's got a shotgun. He can't get a good shot off. Myers just beats his shit out of him, bangs his head or some shit. It's a good kill, and it ties a rope around his neck and throws him out the fucking window to hang him to death. Good kill. They show it. It's good. She's scared shitless. She hits the bricks. She goes through a ventilation system. It's a good chase scene, guys. As you see here, another scene close to the end. She goes into a casket. Apparently, he has a morgue of bodies, which is pretty cool as well. Some kind of Jason thing here. He keeps a morgue of bodies here in his house. Another little factor nobody mentions or talks about, and we're not gonna. And then he takes off his mask, of course, the human factor, the tear, which he talks to him as uncle. No one talks about the fact of humanity. But yes, he is human. He shows that. But he gets enraged again, guys. And he goes to kill her. But then downstairs he meets uh, Dr. Loomis, guys. I love this. I love that Loomis is back. I love that Loomis has got a plan. So Loomis tries to talk him down, but it's all a strategy to drug Mr. Michael Myers, which he's able to do. Stick some drugs in him, net him, put a big chain net over him, and beat him down with a obviously a fake 2x4 swung it by Mr. Pleasance over and over. But it's really fake. But you got to give Pleasance credit for doing what he did, trying to do his own stunts, trying to do the work. He always was an actor like that. He was. I know that for a fact. So props and respect to him. And great actor, God rest his soul. And he was killed. So basically didn't kill Myers, but knocked him out enough to incapacitate him, and in the process giving Mr. Loomis himself a heart attack, which is so cool because he lands on top of Michael Myers face to face, and they're like taking their last breath supposedly together, looking eye to eye, the two arch rivals, you know, Van Helsing and the vampire. It's fucking cool, man. Frankenstein and the doctor. And it ends like that, guys, because that's how it should end. That's how the movie should have ended. But then they bring you to Michael Myers in jail, locked up in a jail cell. And they're saying he'll never get out. Danielle Harris leaves. Next thing you know, he does get out because some people with guns come in and shoot up the cops, guys, and release Michael Myers. She walks in, Danielle Harris sees the bodies and sees Myers is gone. End of movie. Dumb fucking ending. Why would you need that ending? And that's what ruined the movie, guys. Really, that's what ruined the movie. Nothing else ruined the movie. They just would have ended it with Pleasance landing on Myers and thinking that they were both dead. Cutscene would have been fucking amazing. People in the theater would have been wanting number 6. And you wouldn't have went with that Thorn bullshit. You wouldn't have needed that Thorn bullshit. You know? That's my opinions, guys. I want your opinions on this movie, The Real Rant Reviewer. So, you know, the ending, of course, that second ending, I call it, just fucked it all up. But the original, you know, just leaving it with Donald Pleasance would have been great. And like I said, the kills could have been better. A lot of shit could have been better. But The Mask is good, man. It does it for me. It's scary to me in this movie. He does it. So I've ranted enough. That's the plot, guys. That's the movie, Halloween 5. That is my real rant review on the movie. Please leave me a comment. Tell me what you thought about this movie. Is there anything you agreed with or disagreed with? I would love to know. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.